Congratulations, you have reached the course conclusion of this module. Great job. So, this is the areas that we covered. This is again the Core 1, the 220-1101 exam preparation series of videos. Now, in this section of Core 1, we went through domains 1 through 5. Domain 1 was mobile devices, where we learned about the mobile devices and the different applications and features of those mobile devices. Domain 2 was networking, where you got a real good look at networking, starting with the TCP IP protocols, opening different ports that are open and common, and also other networking information that's going to help you with the A plus exam. Domain 3 was the hardware. We looked at hardware, different hardware features. Domain 4 was virtualization and cloud computing, when you got a great foundation and an understanding of virtualization and cloud computing concepts. And finally, in Domain 5, hardware and network troubleshooting, where we looked at troubleshooting common symptoms and issues that you'll find with all the devices that we've covered in this Core 1, getting you ready for the A plus exam. So again, congratulations and great job. Next steps. What are next steps here? Now, as you remember from the beginning of this course, the A plus certification is broken up in two different exams, two different cores, Core 1 and Core 2. You've just finished the first big step of your journey here. So your next step would be to either register for the exam or continue on with Core 2. These are two separate tests, so you have to take them individually. You have to take the test exam for Core 1 as well as Core 2. And preparing for the exam for Core 1, there's some additional resources out there that you should take advantage of. The first resource would be this library course information. Review this course, brush up on areas that you feel like that you may need to be brushing up on before your exam. Make sure you have a good, solid, and firm understanding of the concepts that were covered in this Core 1 exam preparation. Also, practice again with the review questions from each of the modules in this course. Go over those answers. Make sure that you understand them, not memorize them, but understand how you got to the answers based on the material that you learned. That's the best way to learn your material. Also, the CompTIA website has a wealth of information of different resources or other resources that will help you prepare for the exam. And when you're ready for the exam and register for the exam, you can go to the CompTIA website and list out all the information that you need to get prepared to register for the exam by following the link above. When you're ready to take your exam, CompTIA has partnered with Pearson VUE. And you can either do online testing or in person testing, which is great. You have the opportunity to choose either option. If you choose the online testing, online testing steps are followed below. Bottom line is step one, you're going to review the testing policies and procedures. Step two, you're going to run a system test on your computer to make sure you're ready to take the exam. Step three, if you have not done so already, you need to create a CompTIA account. Step four, you're going to sign into that CompTIA account and schedule your exam online. And finally, step five, you're going to return to the CompTIA website and sign in to take your exam when you're ready to take it on that scheduled day. And the in person steps are somewhat similar, but not as lengthy. First step there is you're going to create your CompTIA account, sign into your CompTIA account to schedule your exam. And in scheduling your exam, you're also going to choose your testing location. Choose one that's a good travel plan or travel time frame for you. Whatever's going to work out according to your schedule. Review the testing policies and procedures, and check in when you're ready to take your test. You're going to go to that location to check in to take your test and bring the information that you'll need to begin to take your test there. Now, in person testing information, some further information. On the day of your exam, you want to make sure that you arrive at least 15 minutes prior to your scheduled appointment time. This gives you enough time to complete all the necessary sign in requirements and information. And also make sure you bring two forms of identification. Now, you cannot bring any personal items with you inside the testing room. So if you do have those items, they'll lock those up for you, depending on the testing center. Now, when you check in, prepare um, that you're going to get your photograph taken for a badge, and this is going to help you to ensure high security and authentication. So, those are the steps that you would take in order to either do your online testing or your in person testing. So, this concludes the Core 1 220 1101, getting you prepped for the Core 1 exam. And again, I want to congratulate you for completing this course. Kudos to you. Great job. I will see you in the next preparation course.